and still climbing. I'm going to be honest with you, didn't think it was going to get that high. It is Tuesday, August 27th, and I am absolutely elated. One of my favourite stars coming out of Kelowna, British Columbia, is joining us right after this. Beamer Wigley, live here at Galaxy. Galaxy.
I don't know if I'll ever make money playing this guitar. I don't know if I've got enough cash for gas in the car or if my college fees too low.
Love that, my bro.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, he's got a fantastic.
I haven't heard this in a while. This is fun.
Yeah, believe me.
I've been doing it in rehearsals all the time, but I haven't actually had time to sit down and listen to the studio version.
Well, cool. I've got to be honest with you, bro. It is very rare that I do a breakfast show without playing a Wiggly song.
Oh, really?
Really. And believe me, we're still getting boombox requests.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not kidding you. We really are. So,
Boombox, I guess. Jeez, Boombox is coming up on 3 years old now.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep, absolutely. But seriously, bro, boombox is huge still at the breakfast show. I still get a lot of requests for it. I get a huge amount of requests for I Knew. And we have tried out the latest one, I Want It Now, but we just haven't added any dialogue to it. Nobody knows who it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that surprise thing about it. But everybody knows. I mean, believe me, that when they email me, they're nailing it. They know exactly who's saying it, but I'm just not telling them.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
So, you got big fans here.
Oh, again, I have to get down there. I have to get down there.
It's got to be, man. It's got to be.
It's fate. It has to happen.
It does. Let's go live.
Hi, Facebookers.
It is exactly 10 after 10 o'clock, 20 degrees downtown. Tuesday, August 27th. Absolutely have been looking forward to this all morning. I got to be honest with you. And as you know, Beamer Wigley, I Knew, is here. Good morning, good evening over there, Beamer.
Happy birthday. How about you?
I'm absolutely elated to catch up with you again, my friend. It really, really is. When we last spoke, we were talking about I Knew. So let's refresh everybody's memory about the song. Where did the lyrics come from?
Yeah, so this is one of those songs that I just kind of stumbled upon. I'm I'm always iffy about taking outside songs that I didn't write, because I don't know, I'm just, I'm a writer. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm looking at things that I write, because it feels more like me, but there's some songs that you just click with and you connect, and the song was sent to me, and I fell in love with it. I had to. I listened to it over and over, and I forgot the magic that I first had never went away. And I knew that I had to release this song. I kind of made a pun there. Don't sue me, please.
Well, I really am pleased that you have done so, because believe me, our listeners, our fans that are tuned into the radio station, absolutely hound us with requests and love that particular track. But we're going to talk about your brand spanking new one. I want it now very, very shortly. But at the same time, my friend, we were talking about getting you down here, down under. And there's a few things we got to do. I was just wondering, we spoke the last time. You said you were sort of up to doing some crazy stuff. Have you seen the Zorb yet?
I can't say I have.
You're going to love this, believe me, Beamer. I won't tell anybody, but we need a few juices to be able to get prepared for this, if you know what I mean. And then what we do is we stick you in a big round ball and roll you down a hill. Human Skittles.
Oh, there we go. I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah, not too bad. It's a lot of fun. I got to be honest with you, especially if you get to run people over at the same time that are running in front of you.
It's just bowling.
Yeah, down a hill. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is. I got to be honest, though, if you have too many of the juices before you get in, there might be a few extra left behind when you get out.
Yeah. No, you gotta take it easy with that. But hopefully don't injure anybody. That's the key.
No, believe me, it's a big soft ball. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is. And at the same time, it's always pleasing to be able to see how many people you can run over before you get out of it again. I recommend it. I really, really do. There's nothing like running over people that, they look rather weird when you're going over top of them. The expressions on their faces, for instance, are absolutely priceless.
This conversation took such a dark turn so quickly.
Yeah, well, that's me, my bro. It really, really is. But we want you to have a bit of fun while you're here in New Zealand. And, it can't be all work, bro. Yeah, we want you on stage. We want you to be able to perform with some of New Zealand artists and in front of New Zealand audiences. That's a given. We really want that. But at the same time, we've got to have some downtime, right?
Oh, yeah. And breathe. Get back.
Yeah, and at the same time, we'll take you to Middle Earth. Well, actually, Hobbiton, from Lord of the Rings. I know you're a big fan of that. And so that's only about an hour and a half drive away from where we are now. At the same time, we could, do that, do the rolling down the hill thing and the big Zorb, and then come back here and do a show.
Works for me.
Yep, that's a nice day, actually. It's a good day.
That sounds like that's living the dream right there. That's perfect.
Well, New Zealand is an absolute wonderful place to be able to live. But we can't say that we're living the dream as much as you are, my friend. You're huge over in Canada right now, making big successes. But I just wonder, you want it all? How much is that going to cost?
Oh, geez. Well, I think it's just throwing everything I have into this, all the energy and time I have, just focusing and just putting in the work like I have been and just seeing where things go. And it's, new doors are opening now, new things are happening. Obviously, music's coming out. Big things ahead for sure. So I'm really excited to see where this journey takes me.
Believe me, my friend, I think you're going to be a huge, huge success. And I can see you picking up awards, especially the BCCMA, so the Canadian Country Music Association as well. Believe me, I really have faith. If you keep on going the way you're going, my friend, you're not going to have time to talk to old Ben like me.
I'll always have time.
I appreciate that. I really, really do. So tell me about I Want It Now.
Yeah, of course. This song is possibly one of the most fun songs I've ever written. Just being in the writing room that day, I've never felt that sort of energy, and everybody was on the top of their game writing-wise, just throwing idea after idea. I had the riff that I brought it into the writing room about, I want to say 6-7 times. And my co-writer's always like, yeah, it's good, but maybe we'll table it for another day, and we write something else. But this is the day I brought it with them. Okay, we're writing this today. And then my co-writer, Adrian Follisay, she had an idea. And then the other co-writers, which are Keith and Jamie Follisay, they all started throwing ideas, and it just happened so fast. I wrote this song in probably about 2 hours. And then we did the demo that same day. And this was such an absolutely electric writing session. And we kind of wanted to tell the story. I mean, it worked for me just being able to, being young, being 16, 17, and just not wanting to wait for things. You just want go. You just want it all right now.
I can relate to that. Looking back through the millennia to when Believe me, I knew Noah. I really did. He had a thing about boats. But, way back then, believe me, I remember being that way as well. I wanted it all. Uh, everything you could give it to me. Believe me, from experiences, you name it. Wanted the whole lot. And believe me, I think you say everything as a young man of your own age would say in the song. I really do. I congratulate you. Now, where did you get this recorded?
We did a whole recording here in my hometown of Florida, BC. There's this awesome little studio. It's really underground. Not a lot of people know about it, which is super cool. It's in this. You go down this alley, and you go in this side door in a complex, and it's the coolest studio I've ever been in. I absolutely love it so much. They have a lot of cool guitars there. So we spent my producer and I, who's also the co-writer, Keith Fossey. We spent about 5 days just recording a bunch of stuff, and then we recorded I Meet there too. As a studio, we recorded Roller Coaster, and we recorded all the songs that are going to be coming out there. So it was a really cool experience. Just get in that headspace and just go in every day and just record.
We still get requests for Roller Coaster and still do play that in the breakfast show as well. I got to be honest with you. But the secret's out now. Everybody in Kelowna is going to go hunting to find this recording studio. Worthwhile having a look now. Go and find it. Beamer Wigley uses it. Can't be better than that.
No, it's a phenomenal studio. I highly recommend it to anybody that wants to put music in the area.
Nice. And I tell you what, if they get lost, I'll just get them to text you and ask you where they're going.
Exactly. I didn't say the name yet.
No,
so
I know. Secret location?
Secret location.
Yeah, but if you want to know, just ask Beamer. He'll tell you.
Yeah. Shoot me a message on Instagram, at BeamerW Music. I'll let you know.
Exactly. So you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM live with Beamer Wigley and his brand spanking new song. We're releasing it to the world right now. I want it all. I want it now. I want it now. Do too. You never grow out of it.
I'm so glad that song is out now. It's so much fun.
Nice. And I tell you what, you never really grow out of that. I still want it all, and I want it now.
Yeah.
But I just add to it. I just want it delivered as well.
Exactly.
I'm getting a bit old to go out and get it for myself. Bring it to me. Steve Baker's online.
Yeah, Move Penny,
Move.
Bruce Aiken, Alan
Nice.
Hartley, Les.
Nice to have Move back again. And Steve, check this young man out.
Yes.
You know the story with Beamer Wigley. He is the future of country music in Canada. He really, really is. So have a look at him. Beamer, if I haven't already introduced you to Steve Baker, absolutely salt of the earth guy, comes out of Nashville. He's got a business, visual image marketing, and he puts all your videos and everything, works tirelessly to get them everywhere they need to be seen, and that's everything from the rock shops to the malls to the floating palaces, you know, but he gets them in there.
So Steve, meet
Beamer. Yeah.
I was talking with a guy from Hillside Outlaws.
Right.
He recommends Beamer. He reckons he's a cool dude.
Of course he is. Of course he is. One of the Hillside Outlaws is
Lewis
recommending
was,
you.
Yeah.
Lewis.
And Langley Jackson.
And
yeah,
Langley
cool.
Jackson,
Yeah,
yes,
cool
absolutely.
guys. Yeah.
So
Love the Hillside
believe
Outlaws.
me, you've got a lot of esteem amongst fellow artists as well, my bro. You really, really do. And
It's such a community up here too. It's such a family. That's why I always love going to the CCMAs and the BCCMAs. Is because it's like a big family reunion. It's so cool to catch up with everybody and to see what's going on with them.
absolutely. Got to go back. Let's go to the desk.
Do it.
Do it.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 22 after 10 o'clock, 20 degrees downtown. Heading for that high, well, we passed that quite some while ago. Tuesday, August the 27th, and joined live, and believe me, I'm absolutely elated to catch up with my good friend, Beamer Wigley. And I was saying to Beamer just not so long ago that the country music future is in capable hands with young artists like himself. And going to be very, very interesting to see what the next instalment of Beamer Wigley is going to be. I'm really excited. You do have something in the pipeline, don't you?
I have a lot of things in the pipeline. There's going to be a lot of... I'm so excited. Maybe within the next pretty soon. Maybe.
Nice. I like the teasers, Beamer. I really, really do. Because you keep people like me, big fans of yours, hanging in there for all the brilliant new work that you're bringing out. And believe me, with us, you're a huge success. You really, really are. We've got fans absolutely following everything you're doing right now. And I think you're doing it all right. I really, really do. And
Thank you.
I got to applaud you for that. I really, really do. Got to ask you, though, when you're doing the videos and stuff like that, would you mind if we passed on that information to a good friend of ours coming out of Nashville? His name is Steve Baker, because he's right in the business. He really, really is. Couldn't do better to get somebody like Steve behind you.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, go. Sure.
Nice. I'll get Barbara to introduce you too, and we'll leave it to you guys to take it from there. Maybe Steve might actually keep me in some hoo-hoo grubs. You never know.
No, that's awesome.
Absolutely. Have we done the hoo-hoo thing with you, Beamer?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have, haven't we?
Yes,
Yeah. Did Barbara send you the video?
She did. She did.
It's horrifying, isn't it? But it actually is quite true.
It's terrifying. You're going to make me do that when I come to New Zealand?
Well, I'll tell you something, Beamer. I recommend doing something that scares you at least once a day.
All right.
You know, get that ticker
He's just
going.
waking up.
Yeah. Get that ticker going, you know what I mean? And you know you're alive when something raises the hair on the back of your neck. Usually for me it's a policeman.
Here we go.
It really,
See,
really...
I'm a good child. I'm a good child.
Yeah,
So.
of course you are. Of course you are. Up until your point when you come down here down under, and then, well, that's going to change a lot.
Oh, you guys are going to correct me. I see how it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely, we will. But I'll tell you what, we'll send you home with a bit of money in your pocket anyway.
Well, there we go.
Got to be done.
Corruption, financial gain, they weigh each other out.
Yeah, exactly. They really, really do. I always find that money heals all wounds.
It does. It's true.
It really does. It's amazing how if you flash a $20 note, you know, things are so much better.
It just, everything fixes itself.
It really, really does. Beamer, I'm looking forward to catching up with you again. And also, I've got to be honest with you, I'm really, really excited that you would humble us with maybe a little bit of swag to give away so we could keep Beamer Wigley playing here at Galaxy.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely some stuff on the way in terms of merch. I'll have to send some of that your way, and maybe some giveaway for the fans. I don't know. Anything you guys want to do with it?
Well, I tell you what, I really, really enjoy wearing our artists' T-shirts, if you know what I mean. And subliminally, while we do these interviews, people actually see these because Barbara makes a point of showing everybody. So it's like a subliminal message to be able to go out and check out the band that I'm wearing on the day, and I would be very, very honoured to be able to put a Beamer Wigley brand on my chest. I really would.
Oh, there we go. I'm so down for that.
Brilliant. Problem with that is you never know, you might get another 5,000 Facebook likes.
Yeah, geez. Well, is that something we're really going to complain about?
Well, it's the extra work of saying hello to everybody. You'd be there for days.
It's so worth it.
Good man. Anyway, Beamer, I'm going to have to let you go because we're going to have to move on. But thank you again for coming back. I knew you were going to be a huge success. I want it now, and I tell you what, I'm looking forward to the new one, and believe me, I want it now, I really do. So, Beamer Wigley, check him out, go and buy yourself a copy of I Want It Now, and believe me, you won't be wrong about it. You will love it, you really, really will. Thank you, Beamer, but don't go anywhere just yet, because we'll do a couple of things, but in the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Here's Ricky Lee, Can't Touch It.